Hi, this is Pam from Heart of Texas. I just want to show you what is in the What's Cooking kit that we are offering for sale on our website. This is the cover, and there are 6 pages with tabs on each page. This is the acrylic cutting board, and you get 2 binder rings. Also included are 6 pocket pages that fold to make a pocket. I'm going to show you how to cover those and exactly how to fold those. Even though it is in your instructions, sometimes it's easier to see. This some of the embellishments. These are just taped on here with repositionable tape in the front and back, so they're easier to find, and you can just pull them off and rub the tape off. This is a stencil that is included in the kit, and this is for you to be able to stencil behind your mason jar with the ink, and the instructions are included. This is your mason jar that's with a vellum, and this is the jar lid. You just need to rub the tape off of it and it's ready to go. This is your farmhouse paper kit, and what I wanted to show you was that on the inside is some pre-cut pages, so you don't have to do this. One is it's a banner that's pre-cut. You can see the banner there. You just have to pop it out. And then this one is the Rolodex card that's used on one of your pages. And then the rest of the paper you'll save and use at some point during the kit. Also is the farmhouse embellishment package that you can see right here. It has the ribbon, it has 2 pins, some seam binding tape, 2 buttons, and all the metal embellishments. I did take the pop-up dots off the back because it's chunky, and these just made it even chunkier, but that's up to you. If you want to leave them on, that's fine. They're strong adhesive, and I just pulled them off, and it's just easier to glue them on the back with some glossy accents so that it's not even adding more bulk. And this is your 4x6 instructions. Each one is a colored photograph of each page completed, so you can see kind of how to put the embellishments on your pages. This is your instructions. There's pages that have, this even shows a little table for your tools that I use, and the pages are all typed out. This is your package of embellishments. You can see that everything is in here, so be sure you check closely with that to make sure nothing falls out. And I think that's it. I'm going to show you how to cover the pages, the pocket pages. Okay. This is your pocket page. This is it opened up. And what you need to do is this is the way it will close and look when it's finished. So on the inside flaps, you want to score these and put score tape on the outside so that the score tape is going to attach to the back of your pocket, and just leave it covered. Then you want to use a corner rounder. This is the We Are Memory Keepers. I use the 1/2 inch corner, and we're going to round the top corners here. Just go ahead and do that so you can see. Just put it in and chomp it. There's that. And this is the measurements for your pocket cover. It's going to be 4 3/8 across. I don't know if you can see this or not. 4 3/8 across, and 4 1/8 from the top to the bottom. The top is going to overlap a little bit so that once we adhere it, we can trim off this top to give it the curved edge. So everything we do is going to be done before any of this is adhered. It's just going to be working with the pocket loose. Then you're going to have a top cover that's going to be, and if there's a design, it's usually easy just to leave it and cut it in one strip, and then cut so that it would look like this, and then you just cut across so that the pattern would continue to match. This is going to be 4 3/8 by across by 1 5/8 wide. I think in the instructions it said 3/8, but I think 5/8 is going to cover it just a little bit better. And so what you want to do is go ahead and trim this. And so I am going to go ahead and trim the corners, just round the corners off of the bottom part of this. And you can see that it'll fit. There's going to be just a slight gap between the edges, so the cardstock shows through, the chipboard shows through. And then you want to glue. I'm just going to use my tape gun because it will be faster. Just glue the paper, the top, and if you want to ink the edges, of course that's fine. Just put this down here and have it overlap the top flap. You can see that here, just a little. Just that. And press it down, and then the just want to do on the top. You'll just need to do the top corners because the rest of it's really not going to show once we get it glued down. And this will fit just down here a little bit. You can see what I'm doing. So this is just a quick version of what your pocket will look like. That should be kind of straight on there, but I'll put it like it gets that way at some point. Line it up with the other pocket, or the other piece of paper like that. And then you can flip it over and you can see right here this little border. So I'm going to take my X-Acto and just trim it off here on the edges, so that it gives it a just a cool spot. So now this is what you have for your covered pocket, and I'm just going to peel the score tape off. Maybe just that, and this side. This is 1/4 inch score tape that I'm using here, and then just press this down on here, and that's going to give your pocket a little gusset to do this. And then you're just going to attach it on the back with tape all around to your page. And this really isn't very rounded. That looks better. So this is what it's going to look like. Again, the measurements are 4 3/8 wide by 4 1/8 tall on your bottom pocket cover, and on the top is 4 3/8, and these are always cut the same on each one of the 6 pockets. 4 3/8 by 1, and you could probably do 3/8, but I went ahead and added the 5/8 to it so that it goes on and laps all the way down in here. Just kind of judge with your pocket, and then use your X-Acto knife to trim around the top, and it gives it a nice little finished edge on the top of that with the rounded corners. That's what it looks like. And next I'm going to show you how to do the seam binding if you want to color it. I'm sure most of you probably know by now how to do it, but just a quick refresher course, and I'll be right back. Hi, I want to show you how I use to color this seam binding. This is just white seam binding, and this is included in your kit, and it's shown on this page right here. And I use Vintage Photo to distress that. And first thing, I have a little mister of water, and I just mist the ribbon to get it damp, and this is some Tim Holtz, distressed Vintage Photo stain, and let me get in here a little closer. You can see that. Then I just mist that a little bit to kind of stir it around. And it doesn't take much because this is just a tiny piece of ribbon, so I'm going to kind of move it around so I won't get it too dark, but you can see the color. And once the color kind of absorbs, it's going to dry a little lighter. Just kind of rub it around until it takes on a hue like that. And then I just crinkle it up, and you can wipe off your surface with a baby wipe. Your hands comes off really easy on your hands. And then I'm just going to turn my heat gun on and let it dry, and I'll be back to show you the. Okay, during the drying, I just left it kind of crinkled up so that it would leave the wrinkles and the aging in it. and I don't know which way to go. That leaves the distress. And then you can also distress it a little by rubbing some of the vintage photo ink over it. I don't have any out here, but that would give it just a little bit of depth more. And then you can see that it has some, it has just some aging in it as compared to the white ribbon. And that's how easy it is. So I hope y'all enjoy the kit. Thanks.